Hello everybody, welcome back to Bladesday. Last time we started to climb the world tree after a few weeks with no streams in this game. And now we left basically at the middle of some bad stuff. We discovered that the Titan of Indol and the Prey is trying to force all the Titans of Blades into its command. And so we're gonna try to stop him right now. I'll be completely honest, I didn't do anything between last week and now. So we're gonna just go straight ahead into reaching the platform we need to actually get a Poppy close to us. As you can see, we have the Indolent Praetorium there fighting against the Blade Bots from Torna.
No!
And yeah, we're gonna have a ton of enemies just going against us. Especially here, we're gonna have a ton,
Dang! It's found us.
a ton of Indoline warrior monks and just titans doing everything. I'm gonna try to see if we can actually dodge most of them.
New enemy in the mix.
Oh. A new YouTube stream spam bot. Oh, don't worry, Seiko. If it appears, I'm gonna ban it immediately. Don't worry. Oh, so okay. If I remember correctly, yes, this is. Wait. No, I was sure there was a chest here. Maybe down here. There's a collection point. I don't see any. I know if we go further here, yeah, there's a salvage point. And I think this place also calls a unique monster. I know there's a unique monster from Indol there. I don't remember exactly if he appears now or later. And as you can see also, there's the Torna battleship fighting Indol right there. And the Titans of Morardane, and I think Uriah, yeah, Uriah is, no wait, that's Kenbu? Where's Uriah? Maybe it's right behind, below us and then we can see. But yeah, this, I remember the first time I saw this was amazing, just look at that. And we also have the blade bots here from Torna, just a ton of chaos here. Is this Pambo? Okay, I need to be careful then. I think the most difficult thing about these Indoline Titans here, if I remember correctly, this is a unique monster also. These guys are really difficult to get into a driver combo. They have a lot of break resistance, if I remember correctly. You know what? Just because we can, we're gonna take down at least one row of them. Wow, we actually got wow, we actually got them really quick there. To be fair, they're level 56 and we are level 64, so. Whoa, that was fast. Yeah, this guy, at least the water monks are not being so difficult.
A painful defeat. Why not? Yes, don't give them a moment's rest. Gotcha.
Oh no! Why are we pointing at the Praetorian here? Oh, you know what? I think we can actually take them down. Let me just switch to Mitra. Let's go for level 2. Actually, level 3, level 2 on the. Wow, look at how fast we're building
A painful defeat.
Let's go for a Ruinous Weather. Go. Nice. Go for Hydro Blast. Let's go for level 1 with water. I don't think we can do a lot with water. Actually, we can. I'm gonna let Tora do that. And let's see if we can build with rock. One thing I totally forgot. I'm the healer. I'm going to use to let the Nia AI and just do everything. Ooh, wow. Advanced Fire is doing a lot of damage there, and we're gonna lose this. Yeah, I need to switch. Yeah. Oh God. Wow, we're doing really bad here. I wasn't intended to fight the Medea here. Level 66. I think we're actually a bit. We could be a bit under level here. I think another thing I need to do actually, I need to move out of the way. It's starting in Mora, which is nice, but I do feel like I need to actually get out of the attack range there. I'm gonna go for redemption here. There we go. As I said, I'm way to use to have Nia just healing us constantly. Wow, really nice. They did oh, I forgot it. Win matches on B. Let's go for hit. Go. Let's go for burnout, and as soon as Mithra is available, I'm gonna go for level 3 nuclear blast. And I wouldn't worry too much, Selku. Bots are bots, they appear all the time. The problem is that legislation there sometimes just doesn't allow to just stop them, because it's not illegal in some cases. That's like the main issue. Ooh, let's go for... Oh wow! Dora actually got the... Damn! Oh, I did a mistake. I asked Morak to go... Go for this. There we go. Nice. Let's go and... Go. Let's see if we can get a level 4 here. I think that's gonna be useful. Whoa, yeah, as I said, this guy has a really low break resistance. He got break there and nothing happened. Whoa, really difficult. A bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are fine, I think. Come on, can we get a level 4? There we go. Ooh, I almost missed. I forgot him. Now it's the machine one. Chain, let's heal. There we go. Thankfully, Nia kills a lot with redemption. You also wouldn't worry too much, Seiko, because bots like to go for big chats most of the time. Basically places where they can just get as many people as possible. Pandemic there, I wasn't at full health, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna change to Mithra and gonna get level 3 immediately and go for a final disaster. Go. Not a lot of damage, unfortunately. I am not doing well, I think. Oh, dang it! I was waiting for a bit to get a chain attack going. Mora, please, thank you. let's go for here, and I need to move out of the way. Yeah, let's go for Mega Explosion. I think I can do it myself. I do need to switch to Nia and get a heal fast. I'm gonna mean, this is the reason why I'm not a big fan of using Nia. Funny enough. Because I forget to be the healer of the group, basically. Okay, I think we are, which will be nice with a chain attack here. Okay, we are targeting water. I'm gonna go for Pyra. And then Tora or Bridget can actually destroy that, no problem. Yeah, let's go for Bridget. Let's break the water orb, nice. Now let's go for Poppy Cutie Pie and do the first damage to the wind orb. Perfect. We can now have Nia damage the fire orb. Perfect. I'm gonna go for Cassandra now and do damage to the light orb. And oof, I think I'm gonna go for Poppy Alpha. I was expecting a Cutie Pie to be available there. Fortunately, okay, we actually break the fire orb. Nice. I'm gonna go for Nia again, just to get a bit more healing there. Go. Let's go for Cassandra again and break the light orb. Go. Nice. Now we can break the wind orb. Perfect, and we just need to actually break the last one. So let's go for a Pyra here. And I think I'm gonna go for Corbin here. I think Corbin level 4 is gonna work. Hey, we actually got the overkill, nice. And we're gonna get the full burst, so... Oh. Perfect. Perfect, amazing. And we overkill the monster with a level 4, nice. Go. Oh, oh, I didn't see the prompt there for mashing the B button. He was hiding behind the round extend thing. And we still got it. Nice, look at that. 3 million damage. Damn. Here, Brahma, physical defense up 4. That's pretty good. There's something there. Oh yeah, there's a chest there. How do we get that chest? Stairs, perfect. Or a ladder, basically. This technically is a ladder. But yeah, this entire hallway can be a nightmare if you're not past Blade Switch 5. However, there is a lot of walk around. There's a bunch of places like this where you can go under the bridge and avoid most of the fights. So they were actually nice enough to give you you know what, I'm gonna beat you. They give you a bunch of ways to actually just avoid battles in this case if you're not too confident. Yeah, carrying that chest up a ladder. Thankfully he had to do it when this wasn't happening. Imagine if you were tasked to do anything while this war is happening, basically. No, he's actually on the floor. I was trying to see if I could ooh, there we go. Nice, nice. Always satisfying to get a full driver combo. Blade combo boost 4. Ooh, that's not bad. Honestly, I think Crosset can use that.
No, we lost the upper hand.
Yeah, I don't care. If I move here, I'm pretty sure the cutscene is gonna. Yeah, cutscene's always fight, so we're fine.
Poppy, you're up.
Poppy got it. Both friends, hold tight.
Let's go.
Rex and the Aegis? What are they doing? Unless... Open fire! Don't let them near!
Rex!
Just do it from here. Okay?
Okay.
We're in a good spot. Let's go.
I've locked on. Siren!
Pyra!
Rex!
Come on! Did it work?
It's stopped.
Our chum's only gone and done it!
Poppy, do Tora proud. No problem at all, Master Pawn.
Eminence, the amp towers are...
Curse those fools! Do you even know what you've done?
Why?
What are you hanging around here for? Go!
That voice. Mick? That you?
You're chasing Jin and Malos, right?
I said go!
Why would you?
Beats me. I don't even know anymore.
Mikhail.
I really hate this world. Like, really. And humans, most of all.
You used to be human.
But you know what? There were people I loved, once. When I look at you guys, it reminds me of them. I wonder if the people I loved were still around. Would things be different? I wonder that.
And I start doubting myself.
Mikhail? It's Rex, right?
Yeah,
Have you found your answer? I have, and it's pretty spectacular. I see. Well then, I'll leave Jin to you. Now go. Get after him already. Tell him your answer. Amalthus, time to end this! Ha!
Who do you take me for?
What happened? Are you alone?
Looks like the only survivor. These burn patterns don't look like Malice's handiwork. Must have been humans. Looting and pillaging while the world burns.
Hey, it's okay. Would you like to come with us? You don't have to worry. Really. We're all good people. Promise.
Can you walk? You can. Good going.
Don't worry, Silco.
Jin, we're going on ahead.
I actually need to explain a little bit here, because there's a bit of a thing here that I'm not a fully fan of, to say it. I'll explain a bit.
Mikhail.
So, this is the perfect moment to talk about this thing. Oh, Ingdol, it's sinking. Never before see the day when Torn of all people will be safe in our heights. Mikhail, we can't let his effort go to waste. You're right. Let's go after Jin. I have to have a word with him about the answer I found. So, a year after this game was released, Monolith Soft and Nintendo released the expansion called Torna: The Golden Country. It's basically a prequel story about what happened 500 years ago in the Torna War, the war where Mithra and Malos sank a Titan during their war. And Mikhail is part of that story. In the previous stream, he confirmed that he was one of the survivors, and Amalthus, the Praetor, that blue pop guy, used him as an experiment. He planted a blade core crystal in his body to see if it was possible for people to survive like that. And he did, but he never told Amalthus. He pretended he was dead. Tetsuya Takahashi, president of Monolith Soft and the writer of this game, has said that the best moment to play the expansion pass... I'm gonna ignore you. Can I ignore you? No? Okay. Well, I find I'm gonna continue. He has said that the expansion is better to be played between chapter 8 and 9. We are right now at chapter 9. However, I don't agree with that personally. I honestly don't agree with playing the expansion right here, because the big thing of the expansion is that it has a whole different gameplay style that some people consider way better than the main game. It does have a ton of quality of life updates, so it's way easier to play when compared to the main game. But it does give more context into stuff like Jin's motivation and what exactly happened to Mithra and stuff like that. I'm actually surprised I didn't need to swap blades to get this. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of playing it between the main story, because it's so different in terms of feel. But yeah, the context is basically that Mikhail finally got his justice for what happened 500 years ago, basically. And this is also the moment where you start seeing that the characters are questioning their own motivation, especially the villains. Oh, this place. Okay. Yeah. You see that thing in the middle? Just look. I'm gonna spawn a platform there. and a bunch of mechanical enemies as soon as I get closer. Yep, there. And there's sentries there. I think there's a chest in one of the sides. Let me just. Yeah, I think in the bottom one. So this way. I'm pretty sure there's a chest there. And also for the other part of the content, because I know people are gonna see this and what is happening. We are climbing the war tree, basically the place of origin of the entire war. Do talk to the architect, basically God, and see what exactly is everything he meant to do. Why is the war below the war tree in ruins? What civilization lived before here? We can put a few pieces together and see that the war before always was our war in a way. But what exactly happened? That is the question they're looking right now. Mikai was also talking to Rex about an answer he found, which is basically the whole thing here. That's a little criticizing I have for this game, or for the entire Xeno franchise. This includes Xenogears and Xenosaga. Takahashi is not a bad writer. He's not. But he loves way too much talking about stuff like what is God do us, and can we be God, and stuff like that. It feels a bit pretentious at times. It's not bad. It's always interesting. The characters hold the story a lot in the Xeno games, but at the same time, it does feel that sometimes it's a bit too much, in my opinion. I always say when people are interested in doing in playing a Xeno game, I always told them just keep in mind the game is super into talking about God and stuff like that. I actually think this is probably the most tame game in that regard, even though we're literally looking for God and to talk about stuff with God. Also, for people who haven't played any Xenoblade game 1 or 2, it's not mandatory to play the first game. However, if you do, what happens from this point onwards makes way more sense if you play the first game, or if you at least know the basis of the story. Whoa, you came all the way here just to fight us. Whoa, whoa! Okay, you two guys are doing driver combos incredibly fast now. Literally last week I couldn't get a driver combo this fast, and now these guys are just going for that. Damn. Like, whoa, I'm honestly impressed with that. Look at that, wow. I did nothing and they got a topple in seconds.
Go on, raise us some more.
Aquatic Hunter form, Honestly, that doesn't help here because 90% of the enemies here are gonna be machines. We are approaching the main part of Chapter 9. If I remember correctly, we're actually reaching the end of Chapter 9. Chapter 9 is surprisingly short. Oh god, no, I'm gonna see if I can avoid them. I'm not for fighting all those mechs. Let me see. Oh no, well, at least I think he's the only one fighting us, so this actually works better because we can actually just keep him stuck there. Not bad, honestly. Go for with Nia. Nice. Look at that. That is what I meant. These guys are doing such a fast work with the driver combo. Oh, Can we get a Dead of Winter? We can. Nice.
Wind! Howl!
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Also, I didn't say, I am planning on streaming the Golden Country at a later date. Not immediately after finishing this, however. I actually wanted to change and do another game after I finish Xenoblade. But then after that game, which is a lot shorter, I'm gonna go back and do the Golden Country. It's just that at this point in particular, I don't think it's a good idea to do everything at once. I kinda wanted to have a little break in that regard. What's this beauty? It's basically something I added from a few streams, Psycho. If I have the layout, the exact layout which has the chat on screen, and it has the prompt there, you can use channel points to force me to change the rules of the game in a certain way. For example, let's say I'm doing a arms challenge stream, you can use that and pay a few channel points to force me to use a specific character or arm or stuff like that. One this stuff, please. Ooh, a Hadron chip. That's nice. It's basically a fun way to have interactivity between myself and the viewers. Basically, it's basically like the game is a bit too loud. Give me a second then. I think there. Basically, I got inspired by crowd control. It's an extension for Twitch you can use, where people use beats to change stuff in the game immediately. And it's compatible with Super Mario World and a few Super Nintendo ROMs. So I was like, okay, I want to do something like that, but I also don't want to force people into using beats, just because it feels a bit. It's not my style, basically. It's not my style, basically, in that regard. So I went like, what about channel points? That actually sounds like something I could use. Oh, I need to heal. I need to heal. There we go. Go. Here, and I'm gonna see if I can get a level 3. Oh, nice. I was expecting why they taking so long for the topple there. That actually was weird. There we go. Wow, we're just keeping this guy in a continuous fusion combo. Jeez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy has not hit us that much. I'm gonna use Redemption just in case. Go for Volcano and Topple. I'm starting to feel really bad for this guy. Look at that. And another smash. Jeez. Yeah, this guy has done nothing. Really says something when my attacks are doing 80,000 in a continuous way. Oh, we already had a win here, but at level 4 win finisher, this is gonna be amazing. Oh no, I can actually, I forgot, I don't need him to actually double stuff. Oh wait, rock. Rock can break ice orbs. There, okay. Okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna use Bridget here. Let's do damage to the water orb, and now let's have Poppy Cutie destroy the water orb, and we can continue. Let's go for the second round. Now Rock can break the ice orb there. Here. I'm gonna start with the light orb with Cassandra. Perfect.
Think you're up to it, Tora?
Poppy Cutie can destroy the wind orb, so there we go, overkill.
And another one.
Let's go for a Mithra here. There we go.
It's up to you.
Bridget, give us the last orb there. Perfect. Oh, one orb short. Doesn't matter. We can at least finish this and do a ton of damage and get a lot of bonuses here. Ooh, yeah, Mithra again. And we get to 300%. I think we can. Between Bridget and I think Poppy Alpha can do the last. Let's see. Oh, almost 294, and we level up. Nice. Yeah.
Whoa, nice.
Wind Reflect. Ooh. Rare Core Crystal, Hadron Chips. Ether Defense up. Break Resist 4. Ooh, okay. Really quick, before we continue, I wanna see the Hadron Chip. Weapon rank. The Hadron Chip is our best right now, but no, I don't want to lower the crit rate. Ooh, Nia can get really well with that. Oh, ooh, you know what? No, I'm giving this to Poppy. 89% block rate. Tora is almost untouchable because of that. Let's see the others. Better attack, but ooh, wait. Ooh, 41% crit rate. Ooh, and Mithra is a crit machine, so you know what? Yeah. Also, I just realized I haven't done chip replacement in a long while. Everybody's in the 400s. That's honestly bad. Yeah, it's not a lot of power, but it is a nice block rate there. I think that's helpful. Let's see. I don't want to lower ooh, 57 crit rate. Damn. Does this? No, it's less damage, but more. No, I prefer to keep the damage. Let's see. Corbin, what can you use? No, I want something that yeah, I think Mirror Mother is amazing for most of the casts here. I know I can go to a certain place and actually use the custom difficulty settings to get the best, some of the best chips in the game, but I didn't do that because it was a bit way too much. Accuracy during the day, yeah. Really, no. Effects. Ooh, this increases the. Okay, it's not a lot, and this lowers the. I just realized I never gave Bridget anything. So we can use the Uralite chip. We are fighting machines, so this can actually be pretty good. Marine, I'm just looking to see the special effects. Sigma, counters attacks, that could work. Dark Matter, Hadron, Photon, Silver. Ooh, increase the enemy. No, but it's not really that useful now that I think of it. No, I'm gonna go where were those ones. No, this is a pretty bad attack increase, but increase agility. Morak already has amazing agility. Now with this, I'm pretty sure Morak is not gonna be touched in any battle going forward. Cassandra, what do you have? Gold rate, nothing in good here. I'm gonna skip you. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I have no idea what I gave you, Poppy Cutie, but yeah, with that auto attack, yeah, I don't need anything. You already are here. Ooh, Poppy Cutie needs something. Let's see. Oof. I'm gonna give her the mirror matter chip, mostly because 8% restoration after an auto attack is probably gonna be useful. For now, I think that's perfect for the characters. Yeah, I just realized I never upgraded any blades in the last few streams, so... It's also the type of stuff that I don't know if I should do on stream or off stream, because if I do it off stream, I sometimes forgot to actually tell people, oh yeah, this is what I did with the character. Okay, and... No, the door is actually in front of us this time. Some elevators are weird because the door is behind you, not in front, weirdly enough. And if I remember correctly, we have a huge battle going forward. Just in case, I mean, if we get a knockout, we're gonna be respawning here. But just in case, I do want to save. Sometimes the Switch does crash from time to time with certain games. It's a bit picky.
What do you see?
What do I see? I see a bunch of people struggling to stay alive. Same as almost everyone else on Allrest right now.
Zeke, have you ever taken a person's life?
Can't say I have. Never seen the need for it myself.
Oh?
Why does anyone kill others? Because they're in your way, or because you can't bear the sight of them? You kill because you're weak. But I'm not weak, so I don't need to kill anyone. And I don't mean physically, yeah? I mean in here.
I suppose that makes me weak then. But that weakness is why I'm standing here today.
So you hate them, humans?
No. I hate this world.
Chum! Huh? Do you like this world?
What?
Just give me a straight answer.
Yeah. Sure, there's plenty of room for improvement, but then there's also plenty of stuff that's awesome.
What about us?
Huh?
I think Charlotte's about to propose. What?
Fleabag! I mean, how do you feel about us? People?
Whew, I was worried then.
You should be so lucky. Anyway, what's your answer?
Ooh, that's a tough one. People can be fun to be around, but sometimes they're hard to deal with. And then there's mean types, like that Banner.
For sure.
But life's about taking the good with the bad, right? So yeah, I like people. And I like myself, and I'm people.
All right, Big Ed.
I see. Well, that's you all over. I'm relieved.
What?
Well, suppose a guy who hated himself had the power that you do. If someone like that were to meet the architect, I wouldn't be surprised if they wished for the whole world to disappear.
I really like this cutscene. It's a bit abrupt that it's just in the middle of here, and I don't know, it feels a bit not forced, but a bit weird in my opinion. But it does help to break the overly serious mood the game has. Really quick, I'm gonna actually just seek for this upcoming battle. I think Poppy Buster, Boreas, and Doria are a good combination here. And also, really quick, I haven't checked in a long time. Can we enhance any arts here perfectly? I'm gonna give a Rumble Pitch level 3 there. Let's see, nothing there. Rex, no, nothing we are currently using, so... Okay. And finally the affinity chart, 5000 for Mora, let's see. This is strange. Why not? A bit more damage is helpful. Seek, critical damage, critical hit rate during a chain attack, that can be useful. No! Oh, no, this. Launch duration, I totally forgot I wanted that. I'm gonna also give you this. And... we can get anything here. Tora. No. Let's give you more strength. We're reaching the part where none of these are overly useful. I am gonna give Rex a Rapid Attack 3 so we can use any art at the beginning of a battle. It will be useful to use Rolling Smash at the beginning just to stop the aggro at the very start. Okay, this place. This, if I remember correctly, is the end of chapter 9. It's actually the shortest chapter, if I remember correctly. This is a long fight, and anybody that doesn't feel coming, I suggest just preparing in terms of levels or equipment and stuff like that. Really quick, I'm actually gonna check on the pouch item for everybody. Rex has desserts. Morak doesn't have anything. Okay, I'm gonna give you something. What's the best art recharge I have here? Let's see. Not a lot here. I think I'm gonna give you the snowbake cheesecake. And see, you have everything. Perfect. Okay, let's save just in case. I've had a Xenoblade. Mora was an NPC just from design alone. No, the thing of Mora is that they wanted to design a more in-between character, if I remember correctly. I never reread that interview. But she doesn't become a player immediately.
So this is where it ends.
Huh? You say something?
No. I'll stay here. You go fulfill our goal.
What are you saying? We promised we'd go together, didn't we?
We did, once.
You okay?
I'm just waiting.
For the boy?
I was told to wait. I'll be watching. All of you.
Are you sure?
I am.
Yeah, this is basically the part where you can say the story of the expansion fully connects with
Hey, you!
everything.
You wouldn't happen to be Ornelia's former blade, would you?
Ornelia? No, I'm...
From the Territorial Defense Corps! It's you!
What?
Oh, I remember 'em well. Even though I was knee-high to a grasshopper back then. With that sword slung across your back, you were so cool. If you hadn't come when you did, our village would have been... Oh, yes! The house you used to live in is still out there on the outskirts.
Oh yeah, Selko. The character design of the main character was made by Masatsu Saito, if I remember correctly. The villains, like Jin here, were designed by Tetsuya Nomura, actually.
This long war for independence will soon come to an end. It is not only the war that will soon be over. Her life, too, is about to end. And when she meets her end, so too will I. Unsullied by her death, I will merely return to my core to await my eventual reawakening. I will sleep as at the end of any other day. When I awake, will I be the same person as before? If the architect does indeed exist, I wish I could ask him, who am I truly? Whence did I come? Whither am I headed? If I were a praying man, I pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
My, how terribly desolate. I heard it's been 90 years, but... What is it? Did you remember something?
No. It's nothing.
Really? That's too bad. I would have liked to have learnt about the old you.
I am who I am. I do not change.
That is basically how Jin learned about the flesh eating process. By combining human cells on a blade, they basically can survive on their own, but their longevity is sacrificed basically. Jin ate Laura's heart in an attempt to keep both of them together.
You came.
Jin.
Are you alone? Where's Malos?
He went ahead.
Well then, what are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
For us? Are you trying to stop us going after Malos?
Perhaps. I want to see for myself. If this world has any will of its own, which one would it choose? You or Malos?
Then, you should let us pass.
That I cannot do.
But why? In your state, you should barely be able to stand. You know, if we fight now, you'll
You see right through me, Mithra. But I made a promise. I'll do whatever it takes to fulfill this desire.
Even if it means your death.
Gladly.
Jin.
It looks like we won't get past without a fight. Chum?
Seems so. We'll give it all we've got. Come on!
As it should be.
Come at me, boy!
Oof, and here we go against Jin. He has all the tricks he has with him, including his annoying Ultra Slash that can do a full driver combo on its own. And he has a Stone Swallow that will keep us in the air for like a half a minute. It's really annoying, this guy. He can be... Yep, there he is. You see? And then he has Empty Moment that does a bit of delay and then does a blowdown. Thankfully we are doing quite a lot of damage right now, and we have a ton of light blades, so we can get stuff like Supernova in a second. I'm pretty even level, and as long as Mora keeps the oh, there is heavily disrupt. That thing does a full driver combo on one character, and he almost one-shot Morak there. So yeah, what you need to be careful against Jin. Oh, I totally forgot he can actually shackle drivers in this fight. Let's go for it. Redemption. Let's get a bit of healing there. And he has a ton of invulnerability basically to getting a driver combo himself. Oh, and he was doing an evasion art, so we failed a ton of the stuff there. Thankfully we do have a Sig with Boreas there, so that's a team heal if we actually get the hits. Oh, that's the problem. I never get the how close you need to stay from Jin to avoid a Stone Swallow. And he always follows a Stone Swallow with Empty Moment, so... Let's go for a redemption here. There we go, perfect. Let's go for a level 3 with Nia, I think. As long as we keep stuff like Nia's healing on point, we should have no issue here. And as I said, the main thing here is that Morak is keeping all the aggro. You can tell that because of the red ring around here. And she's all about evasion, so she is basically dodging a ton of the moves here. You can actually go for level 2 here and have yeah, Morak go for a level 3 with a Cassandra. Go. Unfortunately, Jin doesn't have any weaknesses. Right now, he does gain itself a wind weakness, so I really love how one of his arts is literally called a Bladeless Blade, which I think is pretty fitting, as he is a blade that has no blades in a way. Oh, yeah, I don't think Sig is gonna get a level 3 on time to finish this, unfortunately, and I don't have a... go for a level 3. Morag is gonna die if I don't do something. I need to switch to... Ooh! Yep, empty moment. I need to save Morag, and I need to heal because Jean is pointing at me. I have the defense of a tissue here. There we go. Now, Morag, can you please get the aggro back? I'm gonna use a level 3 here just to heal a bit more. Okay, ooh, I'm thankfully outside of the range there. Ooh, I didn't get it. Can I get it? No. More aggro, please. I'm so dead here. Yeah. Oof. This is gonna be tough because okay, actually that I think that helped because that moved the aggro on the 6, so I'm kinda safe. We can do Electrifying Storm, please. Thanks. That's gonna be a team heal. Thank you, Boreas. That's the reason why you are my favorite healing blade, honestly. You are clearly a safe. Let's go. And it doesn't have the water orb, so I'm gonna see if I can actually go for it. Go. Oh, we actually beat him. Nice. I was ready to go for a chain attack there.
You still got it. But so do we. Oh no, you don't.
The power to manifest what you imagine. Truly awesome. That power comes from the Architect. Why do you wield it? For mortal sake.
To get to Elysium.
And then what? Open it up to humans? Share it out between them?
Do you even need to ask? Obviously.
And then what? Can't you see where that leads?
What are you saying?
Humans will make Elysium into another Mortha. Just as they did with Torna 500 years ago.
I won't let that happen!
And after you die, what then? Who will stop the inevitable?
Isn't that the reason that you Blades exist?
What?
And when I'm not around to stand by you in that effort, someone else will! That's right. When a person dies, that's it for them. But their thoughts and memories will always be passed on to someone else. Isn't that the same with you Blades? Your past selves get passed down to someone else to become your new selves? Isn't that how you've always lived? We're no different.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always.
Blades become titans when the time is up, and those titans give birth to many new blades, all while forming the world beneath our feet. It's awesome. It's enough to make me envious.
Envious? Of us?
So I'd like to ask the Architect, Pyra, Mithra, all of you, why did he create all these incredible people? Actually, I think I might already know the answer. But I'd still like to check with the man himself.
To check your answer?
Yeah.
You believe you know the reason we exist?
Jin!
Akos, Petruka.
Petroka.
I won't let you kill Jen.
Stand down, Petroka.
But...
It is over for us now. There is nothing more. We've done all that we have to.
Jin. Nia?
Me?
Your power. Can you use it on Jin?
Well, sure. It'll only be a temporary measure, but...
Don't expect
Oh yeah, I know, Seiko. All the weapons here are ridiculous in terms of
You'll
design.
go back first and prep Jin for treatment. Akos, make yourself useful.
Yeah, I got him.
Pedroka!
You will climb no further.
What? Amalthus? Here? And why does he look like that?
Kinda, Seiko. They're basically a part of the main villain team. Two Blades, basically, brother and sister, that got turned into flesh eaters to stay alive longer.
Cores containing more powerful, wondrous, unparalleled data. That is why I created the cleansing procedure. Behold the culmination of my work.
Kinda, but they have more time as main villains also. Like if Jin is not fighting, it's them basically.
The architect's will.
What is he seeing?
Delusions of grandeur.
You can't just decide stuff like that, dude. You're out of your damn mind.
It is no delusion. Have you forgotten the Aegis's power? That power. Is it not the Aegis's power to erase worthless things from existence? Is that not the architect's very will?
Pyra and Mithra aren't like that.
I just realized. I know why Malos is so intent on scouring the world. It's you, Amalthus. Malos has become tainted by your influence.
So what if he has? What's the problem? You've had your little trip around Old Rest. You've witnessed the state of Moritha. Mankind will never change, no matter how many millennia pass.
You're the one who won't change. That's exactly why you hate those who try to.
And why should I have to change? If I change, I lose everything. I lose my very self. Who in their right mind would accept such a fate? That's why.
You're weak, old man. The weakest of us all.
Pedroka! You wanna kill us, huh?
You're not human. Flesh eaters?
We were on our way to be transferred to Indol. My sister and I, from Tantal.
Sister?
Here. The boy on the left, that was my driver. The right is Petrokas.
Petroka. Is that her name?
Yes. I'm Akos. Our drivers were brother and sister. That's why.
We're siblings too, you're saying? What a dumb notion. They're them, and we're us. No relation whatsoever.
Even so, these bodies contain the lives of two humans. We are connected.
I don't get why you bother.
Are you happy? I'm asking if it makes you happy, clinging to things like that.
That I don't know. But it's better than having nothing. It's important to me. And that gives me a reason to go on. To live for her.
I just realized I kinda spoiled that scene before it happened. Oops.
Akos! Let me go! You monster!
How dare you? How dare you look down on me? You are mere blade whose very existence depends upon ours.
Rex! He's got Akos!
I'm on it! Not on my watch!
Let him go, pal! This is a strange situation. Fighting so hard to save a member of Torna.
Indeed, but it seems like the right thing to do.
His aim is clear, and so is ours. Thanks.
Friend, welcome.
Poppy, now not time for kind manners.
I believe in returning favors. You owe me for that one. Much thanks.
How? Who do you people think you are? Incorrigible whelps. Why would humans side with blades?
Is he slow? He thinks it's a side to pick? We share a bond, you numbskull. We're all friends here. We're in this thing together.
Bonds? Of friendship? With these trinkets?
Akos! That was surprisingly painful. If I were still a blade, this wouldn't...
Join me.
Huh?
My name is Jin. I am just like you.
Akos! Amalthus.
You stay right there. He's human. So we should be the ones to kick his ass.
I have a heart was human.
Then you better take good care of it. That's why you came here. Right?
Rex.
We're gonna break the 500-year-long curse right here.
Yeah.
Let's do it!
That look on Rex when he's between Jean and Amaltus is just amazing. It really shows the entire thing. So Amaltus here has basically accumulated enough core crystal data to become in this form. I don't remember exactly his attacks here. But we also did get confirmation that Malos, the guy that was with Jean before the fight began, he's not evil by nature. When a blade is awakened, it takes some personality of the driver. Amaltus was so into killing the human race because they killed his mother that he immediately influenced Malos in that way. Also, I wonder, I don't think, but I personally think it happened. It does feel like part of the design here was influenced by Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z. You can see that because he is kinda using the tentacles to absorb other stuff. I think the only bad stuff here is that yeah, I don't think I'm spoiling him too much with this. This is the only time we see Amaltus in this way. So yeah, a bit of a missed opportunity to have a bit more. He is, however, using Sacred Arrow, and he just killed Zeke there. He is able to call the Artifice Mithrite using, which is can be pretty scary, honestly. So one needs to be careful that I actually managed to do level 2 there and get a Dark Tie. Wow. Oh, whoa! That's funny. I didn't know he could actually chuckle the blades during a level 3 cutscene. Oh, this is probably his worst thing. He uses divine robes to protect himself for a bit. Yeah, I don't remember if he's this is probably the big problem. He uses 1,000 tentacles to get a bunch of break on us. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to be able to use topple, as far as I've seen. But yeah, having like 7 to 10 attacks that can actually do a break all the time, yeah, a bit annoying. Not impossible, however. As I said, the main attack that's gonna be doing a lot of damage is when he goes for Sacred Arrow. Oh, we didn't get him. Dang it, we go for him. Actually, oh, he does have a topple. Okay. But it did look like a counter, I think, so let's go for level 2 here, and then I need to go to Nia and heal, because yeah, I'm not paying attention to my HP and I don't want it to lose the party gauge. Okay, that was weird. He switched to look at me for a second there, but I didn't have aggro. I don't know, that was just weird. We need to actually move a bit. I don't want to be in front of Amaltus. I actually need to be to the side. Now that I see that, yeah, I'm getting myself in the worst position possible there. Let's go for hit. Oh, he's doing a lot of stuff here. The big problem is that I can't get my blade combos going. He has the life and dark orb so far. I want to see if I can get at least one or two more. Okay, we did get him. Oh, I just realized he's in rage. That little rage icon there. He's going for a more aggressive tactics now. Now, if I can calculate correctly, Morak's blade that he's equipping right now has a special that I can actually erase that rage mode. However, it's difficult to do that with the CPU. No, I need to heal. Heal, heal, heal. Sig is almost dead. Okay, saved. The big problem is this, he's using his abilities to juggle our blades, so we get basically out of using a special for a while, which is probably the most annoying thing here. I think that it actually was a level 2, so the rage star is probably out. No, that was a level 3 actually, I can tell by the animation. But we actually got this. I think another supernova should be enough, and then I can go for a chain attack and just do an overkill. Yeah, let's see. Let's go for a chain attack and do an let's go for Mithra first. We can actually fully target the Dark Orb here using Mithra and Corbin. Go now, let's go for Poppy Buster. Go. Yeah, we're gonna overkill Amalthus here, no big deal. I think Nia deserves also hit. Overkill star, perfect. Cassandra, give us one more round. Let's go for a Pandoria for a level 2. And we have one more here, it's just fitting that Mithra finishes this.
Magnificent.
It's up to you, Mora.
Let's go for Bridget.
Magnificent.
And let's finish with the Poppy Buster. And done. 500,000, a legendary core crystal, 2 rare ones, and a bunch of money.
I cannot end like this. Not until I've met the architect. Not until I've erased everything with my own hands!
What?
I've been thinking of that, Seiko. Strategy games are not that big for me, honestly. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream Triangle Strategy.
How's that bastard still standing? After the incredible thrashing we gave him?
We must stop him!
What?
Jin! Pyra Rex!
Mithra. You.
Don't get me wrong, okay? You couldn't let him get your core too. That's all. With it, he'd be unstoppable.
Thank you.
All the claws, all the architect's words belong to me!
Nia, take care of them both.
I will.
Jin, why didn't you kill me when I joined Rex and the others?
Why didn't he try to kill him mid-fight? Because anime rules. When you fight the other person always. You ignore the rest.
Jin.
I did that too, once. Rex, you have to stop Malus. He's still searching for his own identity. Tell him the answer you found.
Jin.
You should have died with Torna.
Let's end this now. Our duty has been handed down. Malthus!
Your duty is as dust in the wind compared to my destiny. Architect! I should have been your chosen one! I lived as you wanted me to! I did! I always!
Bandits? Probably. After all, Pandoria looks pretty damn human for a blade. She'd be worth a lot to some people. They sell them. Line up the cords with pretty pictures of the blade inside.
It's the same as it ever was.
What?
As soon as people are denied something they desire, they try to take it by force.
Not everyone's like that.
Oh, some give up prematurely, but the feeling is there, I assure you.
Well, in that case, why bother protecting them? Why not let people do whatever?
To remind myself, I must never forget what kind of beings humans are.
Is that what helping me was, too?
A long time ago, I seem to recall seeing a very similar scene. Perhaps that too was one face of humanity.
Why did you look so sad right then? That was you too, wasn't it?
Father, why do you not answer my call? Mother, I've missed you.
Jin.
What a splendid soul you were, Jin.
Jin.
Ooh. At that point I realized that Jin and Amalthus were honestly incredibly well written. They're bad guys, yeah, but they have a justification for that. Amalthus lost everything when he was a child, and that changed him forever. Same as Jin. And yeah, that's a path that if we follow, we're probably never getting away from it. Anybody can become an Amalthus or a Jinn, honestly.
Roam free in this town. You're a blade, aren't you? Where's your driver? Dead drunk in a ditch? No, somehow I don't think that's it. The name's Malos. I'm the same as you.
And that is chapter 9, Rain. We're actually entering the last chapter of the game. I have no idea how long it is, but we only an hour and a half into the stream, so yeah, we're gonna continue. Because we are approaching the very end of the game. Final chapter, and thus, boy met girl.
Heat-seeking warhead. We've been hit. Sensing Coriolis deviation across orbital ring. Reading shift to west by northwest, magnitude, 2.
Correcting tower balance. Releasing anchor bolt 127 through 214.
Echelon siren losses now exceed 60%.
Oh, give it a second, Selko. I need to explain this after it's done.
The beanstalk cannot hold. The Saviorite rebels are very close to capturing it.
We have no choice. Initialize ion. Prepare the conduit.
Roger.
Director, the conduit's authorization has failed. How come? We're locked out by Professor Klaus. We can't secure access from our side.
What did you say?
Trinity processes sync rate at 96%. That should be good enough. Let's begin the experiment.
Professor, no! The results have not been confirmed. It's too dangerous.
Ridiculous. It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe. Once, only a god could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine.
Are you serious? Do you even fully understand that thing?
What's the alternative? Do you want to just surrender this place to them? The conduit is a gift from some divine entity. It is a gateway. A gateway that will take us to an entirely new world.
You're delusional. Divine entity? The conduit is nothing more than a meta-universe manifold.
Galea, we humans are fools. We've ravaged the planet. We are on the verge of burning even the skies above. But the conduit could transform us into something so much more. Leia, this is the birth of a brand new universe.
Stop, Klaus!
So, this is the time I need to go full spoilers for both Xenoblade 1 and a bit of this game. What we just saw was the creation scene from Xenoblade 1. That is the exact same cutscene.
The time has come.
This is basically a moment where everything goes together. And this is the stupidest thing in the entire game. So, let me just see. We're getting a tutorial at the beginning of chapter 10 about a special 3-person attack that only Rex can use. Basically, we need Pyra and Nia together on Rex, get a max affinity with both, and then I use a level 4 special. And that is gonna give us a unique attack that only those 3 can do. That is basically like a last minute, oh yeah, you can use this to fight the final boss. I totally forgot I had a few of those done. But yeah, I need to go a bit on the, but, and I'm sorry, but yeah. As I said, if you don't play Xenoblade 1, you're gonna understand this fine. But if you know about Xenoblade 1, this game gets a whole new meaning. Like, it's insane. So yeah, this is the final chapter of the game. There's no turning back. There's a treasure chest there. Thankfully there's a glass there that allows me to see it. Because if not, it will be going down the elevator again. What do you have? Let me see. Legendary Core Crystal, Platinum Bell, Ether Defense up 5. Ooh. You know what? Before entering the last chapter, I think it's only necessary. We have 5 Legendary Core Crystals. I'm just gonna open them really quick. But yeah, that scene we just saw is, and when I say the same one from Xenoblade 1, is the exact same one. I'm pretty sure they didn't even update the models. Oh, wait. Was that a generic look or a special one? A generic one. Okay, I was... Oh, totally forgot. Each time I open a core crystal, I need to update this number. Because there's one specific blade that's a 1 in 1,000 chance of awakening. I'm not getting in. I think I'm way too ahead in the game. And it's a 0.001 chance of getting it. Yeah, I don't think. Wait. No. Okay, it didn't show like a third silhouette there and I was like, what? As soon as I was saying it, I actually got afraid that if I get that blade right here, I'm gonna be a bit mad, honestly. And the reason I'm opening a course with Zeke is because that blade works really well on Zeke because of the weapon. So yeah, this was a common war. This is full gacha effect here, where you can tell when you get something amazing or not. This and it's only because of the silhouettes when you are awakening stuff. I can skip the whole awakening, but at the same time I'm missing on the cutscene. They teased me that first silhouette was a rare blade. Oh wow, this late we got Nim.
Call me Nim. And these are my friends, Kit and Sunny.
I'm a bit disappointed that I got Nim on Seek. Who designed this? That is the main thing about Xenoblade 2, Selku. So the legendary blades were designed by different manga and anime artists. We can actually look up the... In fact, we're gonna do that. We can go to the Blade album and we can see here all the rare blades. However, a stupid thing. You can see the silhouettes. That's just stupid. So I can only see, for example, this blade. I know who it is because I got it. It was like my third red blade on my original playthrough. This one was designed by the character designer of Fire Emblem. Then we have, for example, Nim here. We can see that illustrator was Nakaba Higurashi. Let me go really quick to the Xenoblade wiki, and I can tell you what other works he did. So, really quick, weird that yeah, the creator of this blade is the lead character designer for Baren Kaitos, another game made by Monolith Soft. Then you have, for example, this, Corbin, Shingo Adachi, the creator of Sword Art of Line, if I remember correctly. Actually, just let me check just to confirm that. But yeah, a lot of character designer for Sword Art Online. That is the main thing about the Hikoraki. Let me check that really quick. Because I'm not sure that basically one thing that Tetsuya Takahashi wanted with this game is that he wanted a bunch of different artists from the industry to work here. So we got a lot of blades designed by different people. You have a character design from other Nintendo franchises, a lot of anime creators, manga artists. It's basically the only issue you can say. For example, this was made by Soraya Saga, which is Takahashi's wife. She's also one of the main people behind this game. The only problem is that they keep the artwork from the original artist, so it kind of feels a bit out of place sometimes. Like you can tell with Nim, for example, or Percival here. They don't look like the other characters, and that's because they keep the original art to make everything go correctly. You can say these two first row are all by my Masatsugu Saito, which is the main character designer of the game. But yeah, that's basically the big thing here. It was basically Takahashi's way to make a big collaboration project. In fact, even since he left Square Enix, he wanted to work with Tetsuya Nomura. So he finally got him for this game and he designed all the villains. We can't see the artwork here, but if we could, Jin, Malos, Akos, Patroka and Mikhail, they basically have Kingdom Hearts artwork. That is the big thing there. They look just like they could fit in Kingdom Hearts. And we finally reached the point. We're getting close to Elysium, the place that supposedly is a paradise for everybody.
It stopped moving.
Perhaps we've arrived at the end point.
If we go outside, we find out.
Good point. Let's have a look.
Look up.
The stars, they're close enough to touch.
The other view is quite something too. Look at the cloud sea all the way down there.
So this is the top of the World Tree. Ah, that sound.
Huh? What is that?
It's Elysium.
Elysium.
This way. Let's check it out.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish everything before I need to end the stream. If anything, we're gonna have
It's been a while, Father.
Logos.
Is that my real name? What's it mean? Logos.
It has no meaning. All it represents is the ego of those who named you.
How many years has it been?
I forget. It has been far too long.
You know why I'm here, don't you?
I know it all. All that you experience is passed on to me here.
Then, let's get straight to the point.
No need to rush, my child. I'm fading. I'll be gone soon enough.
Is that right? Then I'll take it all.
Do as you wish. If you believe that is your role.
Is that choice really mine? Answer me. This is what I came to hear.
It is a choice you made together.
Good answer. Thanks for creating me.
And here comes the other answer.
we arrive at the Radamanthus portal and we have a heart-to-heart immediately here. As I was saying, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fill everything in the last hour of the stream. If anything, I can do another final Bladesday stream during this week, and we can finish everything this week in general.
How remarkable. That view down below is the world where we live, isn't it?
So it would appear. I had no idea it was possible for humans to reach these kind of heights.
I think Selku, maybe a Thursday night for me. It's like the second stream I do on Thursdays.
And this world tree's been around since forever too. I'm not sure I can keep up with what they're finding out here.
Hey, Prince, look! Over down there!
What is it? You see something?
Look, right over there! It's Genbu! That's gotta be Genbu!
Seriously? Wow, you're right. That does look like Tantal.
What are you talking about? Of course we can't see Tantal from all the way up here.
We totally can, though! Come over and take a look!
Yeah. Basically, the idea of heart-to-hearts is that whatever we chose here is gonna increase the affinity of the blades a bit more. I think Bridget will respond with this.
Frankly, I'm not interested.
Oh, come on! You're no fun!
We've come all the way to a crazy place like this. The least you can do is enjoy yourself a bit.
I'm in the wrong here. Might I remind you, we did not come here to have fun.
Everyone needs to let their hair down once in a while, Bridget.
Lady Morag.
Myself, I have already spotted the Leftherian archipelago.
What? Those tiny little islands?
Well, what do you know? Morag's really getting into this. Come on, Prince! We can't let her beat us!
No chance of that. Take a look over there.
Huh? I can't see anything.
Look real close. There's a tiny dot right there, see? I'm pretty sure that's Goldmouth, the Argentum HQ.
Goldmouth? Are you certain?
Where is this dot? I'm not seeing anything.
Yes, that must be Goldmouth. I'm sure of it.
You can see it, Lady Morag?
Bridget, we must find something new ourselves, else I fear we have lost.
When did this become a competition?
If that is Goldmouth, would that be the maelstrom next to it?
Well, I suppose it could be.
Oh, look down there, Bridget. The Nopon sailors on board the maelstrom are waving to us.
Morag, I think you might be pushing it a bit with that one.
I tell you no lie. I saw it with my own eyes.
Seriously? Lady Morag, I think you may just be seeing Tora's reflection in the window.
No, you're wrong. I'm certain it was the crew of the maelstrom.
Well, that was a bunch of fun.
Yeah, if I learned one thing today, it's that Morag hates to lose.
Yeah, I said before that I like breaking the serious mood a bit every once in a while, but I think this one was a bit too much. Now we see we are in it's basically like the entrance of an airport, mostly. This is the part where the game gets really eerie. And then we see what time is it for me right now? Right now is almost 7 p.m. In Chile. And now, at the end of this long hallway, just as those holograms back there show, we arrive at Elysium. This is the place Rex and Pyra were looking for ever since the beginning. Basically a paradise.
It sure is bright.
Yeah, it's right through here. I'm sure of it. We've almost reached Elysium. What is this place?
No.
Can this place really be Elysium? Where's the greenery? The water? Birdsong? There's nothing! Nothing here at all!
What a wretched sight. I have not seen anything like this in all my years on Allrest.
Pyra!
I don't understand. I don't get it. This is not how I remember.
That bell sound must be coming from somewhere. Is someone here?
Over there. Poppy detected one big thing, kind of like building, over that direction. Sound seemed like it come from there.
That building, eh? Then there's no point hanging around here.
Yeah. Only one way to find out. Let's go, Rex.
Alright. It might still be okay. Maybe it's just this bit that's destroyed. There's bound to be something over that way.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Seiko, with that. This tree does look better than the ones in Sword Shield, but you also need to remember a few things. Monolith Soft is way more experienced with making big, expansive games. In fact, it's thanks to Monolith Soft that we have a Breath of the Wild. Nintendo has no idea how to make big open environments, so Monolith Soft sent half of the crew to help Nintendo with that game. Ever since Nintendo got them in the GameCube days, they have become Nintendo's main studio. And the fact that they have been able to keep their name with no problem is just incredible. I think there's a chest here at the end. For a little bit history of the company itself, I've said it in an earlier stream, but it's always nice to remember this. Monolith Soft was originally going to work on Final Fantasy VII. They pitched an idea to Square Enix and Tetsuya Nomura about how Final Fantasy VII should be, and they said, we like the story, but no for fantasy. But you can make this a new game. So they make, if I remember correctly, Xenogears was the first. And it was supposed to be a 6 games series, but they left Square Enix after the third game. Then they became a subsidiary of Namco in the early 2000s, I think mid 2000s, and they make a Xenosaga after that. Maybe I'm having them backward, I don't know which one was first. Then Nintendo bought half of the company and they made a Baten Kaitos. And after Baten Kaitos on the Wii, Nintendo fully bought Monolith Soft. In fact, the original Xenoblade Chronicles was called Monado, Beginning of the War. But Satoru Iwata suggested the name Xenoblade for 2 reasons. One is to honor the Xeno legacy they made, and 2 is because you sell more. Like, you sell more when the game has a naming convention from your previous work.
This place looks like it was once a city, and quite an old one at that.
It's actually a lot like the stuff we saw in Moritha.
Way more dusty, though. Maybe because it's so dry up here.
Huh?
It seems to have been a child's vehicle.
Right. So that means people lived here once.
It must have been a grand old city. It stretches further than the eye can see. You could fit the entire population of Allrest into this place, and with room to spare.
Continuing a bit with my story about Monolith Soft. One thing they wanted to do with this game was to have a game on the launch year of the Switch. They usually are the last developers to make a game for a console. Just for example, Xenoblade Chronicles X was released around 2015, like 2 years before the Switch came out. And they were deciding, no, we need to actually make a game for the beginning of the console. So they start working in this game using the Xenoblade X engine. However, since Nintendo asked for help with Breath of the Wild, this game was basically made by 40 people. And of those 40 people, the UI designers quit mid-development. The thing that the fact that they managed to get this game out on December of 2017 was nothing short of a miracle. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Abridged, Seiko, sorry. But yeah, Takahashi said that keeping a 40 people team working on this without doing crunch was just insane, but they managed to do that. It's the reason why people say Monolith is the best team Nintendo has.
Is that it? The bells have stopped.
A signal we should enter, perhaps?
We probably should.
My children.
Who's there?
Father?
Okay, we're fine.
You don't mean...
Stupid laptop, it always does that.
The architect is here, but where?
I am always here. Come to me.
Please look! Over there is staircase.
It seems to lead to a lower level.
Guess we have to.
Sorry if there was a bit of a cut there. My laptop does this weird thing where it sometimes gets stuck and the bitrate goes like 20k and then it returns to normal. I'm pretty sure there's a treasure trove. There it is. Yeah, I remember. Legendary Master Attachment. What is that exactly? Increases the attack power of all weapon classes by 10%. That is pretty damn good. Makes sense why it's right at the end here. Ooh, and this area. So I don't know a lot about the speedrunning tactics for this game. Because yeah, there is speedruns of this. I think the record is like 4 hours. But I'm pretty sure they have a little strategy for this place. But I'm not gonna do that. This is a part that is pretty difficult. I'm actually gonna quickly... oh, I couldn't. I was gonna save.
The building's holding up well inside. Quality of structural materials much better than in city outside. This made of same substance as World Tree itself.
Same as the World Tree. Huh? Hey! Where is everyone? Pyra! Gramps! Pyra! Mithra!
Oh, this part, I remember losing a lot here on my first playthrough.
What is that? The Ardanian Imperial Army. Their equipment looks ancient. Like it's come from the past. What is up with this place? Nia, Dromark! I'm so glad you...
Why, Rex?
Huh?
You told us Elysium was real.
My lady and I traveled all this way at your behest. Master Rex, did you intentionally deceive us?
I trusted you, you know. I came here because I trusted you.
Nia, Dromark, what are you talking about?
How do you explain this?
You've got it wrong. I told you. I promised Pyra to...
Pyra. Oh, right. Pyra. 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 Is that it? You've only got eyes for her. Get your head out of your ass.
Nia, you're being weird. What is going on?
My lady has given up everything for you, yet still you realize nothing. Even now you cannot see.
I've been here all along. Why won't you realize? Look! Just look at me, Rex!
Yeah, we have to fight everybody, and we are alone. We don't have Pyra or Mithra here. They defaulted to do rock for this, and yeah, actually interesting. They default me to Ursula and Aegeon for this. That's interesting. But yeah, we have to fight basically everybody here.
Hit it, no!
And I don't know if this is correct. I think for this fight they took a bit of the stats you give the characters. So they can be really strong or really weak depending on what you did.
I'm sorry.
Answer me, Rex. Why did you lie to us?
How could you betray our trust?
Why would Nia and Dromark?
You really are a fool.
Morag? Bridget? Huh? Moradane?
You're so thoughtless.
Morag!
Here you are, wasting time. And all the while my countrymen are... Do you have any idea what you've done?
What do you...
You just run ahead, without a thought for anyone else, and this is the result! I couldn't save anyone. If only we hadn't come here. I could have saved my people. I could have saved Niall. If only it weren't for you, Rex!
But me? I didn't mean to...
I hope you're happy now. You've dragged us to some empty ruins. I hope that was worth everything we sacrificed.
I just realized something that it annoys me. In the cutscene, Rex has the Aegis sword, but we don't have Pyra. Why do we have the sword then? And then we are defaulted into rock. So it, I don't know. It feels like a mistake there from the people developing the cutscenes with the people developing the gameplay. I'm just doing way more damage and I have no idea why my first playthrough this was impossible for me for a while.
A mere flesh wound.
Please, stop this! What's the use in fighting amongst ourselves now?
What's the use? For vengeance! What more reason do I need?
What?
That's right. We must take our vengeance. For the thousands of lives you have stolen!
I killed? No, wait, I didn't!
I'll have your life for an apology, Rex! Stop right there! How dare you run!
What is this place? What's wrong with everyone? Pyra, Mithra, Grams! Where are you? Where are you guys?
Why Rex run?
Tora! Poppy, Zeke and Pandoria. Don't tell me you're all...
You having fun, chum? Playing the hero like the kid you are, stringing us adults along.
That's not...
Rex is bad friend. Why Rex become driver when Tora cannot become driver? Tora tries so hard, and for what? It's useless!
Master Pawn is right. Rex just have a little luck and become driver of Aegis? Poppy never asked to be born as imitation. Poppy want to be real too. Not fair!
I bet it felt real good, didn't it? Getting special treatment from everyone, getting chosen by the Aegis. Who decided you should have all that power? How about you hand it over to the prince right now? He deserves it.
Stop it already! I did nothing wrong to any of you.
So you haven't worked that out either. In your hurry to get here, you never stopped to consider all the things you left lying in your wake.
This is another part that kind of annoys me. I really don't like that Tora and Zeke basically get put together here. Like they probably felt short of time and were like, yeah, we can't even give this to their own moment, so we're gonna just put them together. I don't know, it just feels a bit how to say it, like they got the short end of the stick basically. A bit annoying. Especially because Tora is the second, technically the third member of the team, and it does feel like it drags a bit. I just don't like that these two got a group in that way, and we're actually getting a lot of damage here. I'm gonna need there we go. I actually need to there we go. Thankfully switching to Ursula insta heals me a bit. There we go, thank you. I think that's the reason why they default me to Ursula. Yeah, I think... Oh no, I just realized. The Bladesday game gave me... Rock is an attacker, Aegon is a tank, and Ursula is a healer blade. So they basically did it to keep me balanced enough so I can actually fight these battles. That's actually pretty smart. That is actually pretty smart, I gotta say, because I got a fully healed thanks to Ursula there, and now I can switch to Rogue and just win. Never realized that. That's actually pretty smart design.
Stop!
Tora! Poppy!
No, I never wanted this. Zeke, Pandoria!
What are you doing, Rex?
What? Gramps. This place.
What is the point?
Huh, Gramps?
What is the point of us, really? We are born as blades, then return to our slumber, again and again, over countless years, until we become titans, to wander this world for countless more. And at the end of it all, we sink into nothingness. Have you ever thought about it? What it means to exist for close to an eternity with no clear purpose or goal?
That's...
Must be nice to be human. Living for a limited time, thinking limited thoughts. It must be so much easier. I envy your kind. Just think, Rex, would you?
Kinda, Selko. Blades can basically manifest a weapon like the sword Rex uses when he's using Pyra and Mithra. I think that's where the name comes from, basically.
Is that all I am to be?
I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. Why are you asking me? You're being strange. Everyone's acting so strange.
Welcome back. You're late, Rex. Where did you wander off to?
Pyra. Mithra.
Come on, let's go ahead and eat. I've cooked up a whole bunch of your favorites. I hope you've got room. Well, eat up. Which kind of bread do you want?
Oh, maybe this and this.
There you go.
Thanks.
Hey, do you want some wine? Oops, you're too young. Silly me.
Mithra, has something happened?
What do you mean?
It's just, you're a lot nicer than normal.
Stop it. I'm always nice to you, aren't I?
If you say so.
Hey, Rex, come on. How can you sit down to eat without washing your hands first? That's a faux pas. Go wash your hands right now.
Sorry.
I don't remember if they mentioned Rex's age. Mithra is basically a blade, so she doesn't have
Almost like Mithra today,
an actual age. She is 500 years old because she hasn't returned to her crystal since the Aegis War.
They're clean.
Great. Okay then, let's eat. Thanks for the food.
It looks really good. Tastes even better.
Of course it does. After all, I made it myself. Maybe I'll try my hand next time. Mithra, no. You know how that always ends. But carbon's good for you. Anyway, I want to do something nice for Rex too. No cooking. Who's gonna save the world if Rex gets the runs? You're so mean. It was only that one time.
It's okay, you two. I don't care who cooks. I'm just happy with... I'm happy with...
Rex.
It's so strange. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Everyone's all wrong. They all said but now you two... Did I go wrong somewhere?
I think that's enough. Please, Father.
So there's a theory saying that Rex is actually a descendant from Adam, Pyra's original driver and the hero that stopped the Aegis War 500 years ago. That's basically a lot of the explains a lot of the things that happened during the game.
You guys.
Rex.
Why are we all here? I thought I was...
I merely wished to examine the shapes of your hearts.
That voice. You're...
My name is Klaus, the architect of this world. I have watched over you all this time. I have seen your thoughts, your desires, the things you have achieved.
So you did that, just now?
Yes, those were not your present forms, but alternate possibilities. Your other selves that lie within. That is what I wanted to see.
Our other selves? You mean we're all thinking stuff like that, deep down? Was that how we really feel?
Then you saw it too.
Looks like we were all shown the same kind of stuff. It creeped me out. What are you trying to prove?
Those were the fears you harbor.
I don't get it at all.
What was your purpose in showing us this? Those were not pleasant visions to behold.
My only purpose was to find out how mankind has changed and where it is headed.
And were you disappointed?
No. As you stand before me right now, That is who you are. That is enough.
Architect, sir. I came here because I met Pyra. Is this really Elysium? Are you really?
I will show you everything. Memories. Mine, and those of this planet. This world was once the stage of a struggle for survival that dwarfed this current predicament. The world was an unseemly place, though glimpses of beauty persisted. What should people live for? Who should they live for? They live for themselves, to harbor desires and struggle to realize them. That is the natural state of man. But I did not think that was good enough. I lost hope for mankind. I searched tirelessly for an outside solution. And one day, I found it. The conduit. Why it chose to appear before us, I do not know. However, its existence presented a new possibility.
Possibility?
Our world was not the only one. Endless universes coexist, side by side, yet all completely unaware of one another. The conduit was our link to these foreign worlds. And I opened that forbidden gateway, praying that it would change the world. You have seen the plane called Moritha, have you not? That is what remains of my world. When I opened the conduit, many people and many things disappeared into distant dimensions. All that remained here were the ruins of Moritha. And half of my body.
Your body?
Half of me lives on in some other dimension. But not for much longer.
What do you mean?
The moment of my other self's demise draws near.
Father, you...
I was a fool. Because of my foolishness, I lost everything. Left here, alone and broken, I longed for oblivion, but even that eluded me. This is my punishment. Retribution from on high, for the sin I have committed.
On high?
There was only one thing I could do. I had to atone for my sin. I swore to restore this world. The first thing I created was a special particulate substance with the ability to restore deteriorated matter. You all know it as the Cloud Sea. The Cloud Sea can disassemble matter it comes in contact with, and rebuild it in the image of all the things that once made up this world. This way, little by little, I could rebuild the world I had brought to ruin. Next, I began to recreate life. I gathered miniature vessels containing memories of all this planet's former life forms. And I scattered them across the Cloud Sea. These are the core crystals. The crystals bonded with the Cloud Sea's particulate reconstructors and formed the nuclei of new life. Those nuclei developed into minute life forms, the Titans, who would, over time, grow larger and larger. Finally, the Titans gave birth to complex organisms based on the data in their core crystals. This newly birthed life, over untold millennia, evolved into a new breed of mankind.
So that's how we came to live in this world.
But I did not trust this world, born as it had been. What if it were to repeat our mistakes? What if someone like me appeared? To stave off these doubts, I implemented one final measure. And so the Blades were born. Ontos, Logos, and Pneuma. The three cores of the Trinity processor formed their cornerstone. However, Ontos triggered a space-time transition event and disappeared forever. I was left with the other two, Logos and Pneuma, entrusting them with managing the Blades. Malos and Pyra. Those are the names that you now know them under.
So, I am Pneuma.
Managing?
The core crystals at the heart of each blade are tasked with relaying all kinds of information to Logos and Pneuma about the selection pressures of the outside world and the biological status of their bonded human, but also the experiences and emotions they share. As the data continually accrues, new evolutionary code is sent back to the core crystals. And this code is used to create new, further evolved blades. These blades too become Titans in time, and create new generations of life forms. This was the new circle of life I had created.
A grand scheme. It boggles the mind a tad.
So, we're all born from this endless cycle of life to replace the victims of the previous world.
That's right. But there were also a handful of survivors. I believe you saw them when you were in Moritha. The unfortunate ones who clung to life.
Ah. You mean those monsters? Were they originally people?
Core crystals were first conceived as a replacement for human brain cells. A product of mankind's age-old quest for immortality.
And that's what became of them. How awful.
But that technology became the starting point for the creation of Blades and Titans.
So, in one sense, their sacrifice was not in vain. Though not all may see it as such.
So tell us, in the end, did we develop as you had hoped?
What do you think?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, Those phantasms which you all experienced earlier. Those are feelings that lurk in all of your hearts. As well as that man, Amaltheus. When a person loses something, they cannot help but seek a reason why. Within themselves, or in others. They seek a concrete answer to the question of who they really are deep inside. Such a very lonely existence. But perhaps that is what it is to be human. All this data passed through me, and I knew. All of you. You were not in any way different from us before. That's why I did not intervene. 500 years ago, when the man finally arrived here, I did nothing when he took away Logos and Pneuma. I stood and watched as Logos, instantiated into blade form, set out to purge the world.
You don't make sense. Didn't you go to all that trouble to rebuild it? Then why would you...
It is fate.
Fate?
It is fated to happen. It cannot but happen. My atonement was doomed from the start.
Don't worry, I think we're close to the end of the cutscene.
Can't be.
I had made my peace with it. Once more, I longed for nothing more than to disappear. However, something has now changed. And that is you, Rex. You and Pneuma.
Me? And Pyra and Mithra?
You reforged your bond in a way I had not thought possible. And the life you share. Moreover, the conduit, which fell into a stubborn silence after the world's end, has begun stirring once more. Rex, the power you and Pneuma exercise is the conduit's power. It comes leaking out of some far-flung dimension. And it is a power we can know nothing about. But with its help, the world may be about to change.
What's all this shaking?
It is Logos. Malos, trying to destroy this world and everything in it.
What?
Remember, at heart he is but an information processing unit. Neither good nor evil. He is driven by a certain impulse. The despair that the man named Amaltheus felt.
I see. So it was right. What I felt back then, I mean.
Rex.
Rex, what is it you desire?
What else? To stop Malos.
And if you succeed?
I'll punch him in his stupid face, and then... probably get a drink with him or something. That's the 6th rule of the Salvager's Code. First have a punch out, then drink to forget. Once you've forgotten, the friendship's all set. I'm not old enough to drink yet, though.
I see. Pneuma. No, I should call you Pyra and Mithra.
What is it?
I want to apologize for having burdened you with all this.
Don't worry. We're actually grateful. Thanks to you, Father, we got to meet Rex. And everyone else. Those are cherished memories. Father.
I have transferred all of Elysium's data and authorizations to you. Make me proud.
We will.
Rex.
Yes.
I will disappear soon. When I do, the conduit will likely disappear from this world. You will not be able to use your power forever.
I understand. We'll make do somehow.
I'm counting on you.
Klaus. Have you changed your mind about this world?
Right now, I think I am glad I met you all.
Got it. Then, our answers match. Thank you for giving us all life.
Perhaps I will be able to face you again. Galea.
Oh boy, so let's unpack that really quick. He said that
Pyra,
oh wait.
Where's Malos?
If he is here, I know where he must have gone.
Where is it? Tell us.
The greatest of all artifices. The artifice that exists solely to destroy the world. Ion.
Ion? So that's what Malos meant. Then, that's where we'll go.
Finally, we get the entire team back, but I'm gonna actually swap there, and I'm gonna put Nia as a blade for Rex. So let's really quick.
Counting on you.
Let's just really quick make sure everybody has everything perfect. No more spoilers, please. Really quick, I just need to save it because this is a important thing. Klaus there is the connecting point of everything, basically. If I go into details, yeah, I will spoil Xenoblade 1 a bit, but honestly, there's gonna be a cutscene in a few moments that also does that. I have... Now, we are in a difficult position here. We are close to the end, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm gonna manage the time. We'll see.
All of those sirens?
He's really trying to destroy all of Orest.
Let's hurry, guys!
funny enough, I think we can actually skip travel to the other points, but it's a bit dumb. No, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to manage the time, so we're gonna stop the stream here. I'm just gonna save again, and we're gonna stop the stream here. On Thursday at 11 p.m. Chile. If anyone needs a reference right now, is 7:40 p.m. in Chile. But on Thursday, on the night stream, we're gonna be finished this. We are pretty ahead. If we go to where the compass is telling us, we are reaching the final battle. So yeah, I think it's better because if not, I'm gonna be extending for a bit. But it's also for to play the entire ending, which is a heavy long cutscene, and I think that's gonna be the best for everything. As always, thank you everybody for being here. Maybe off stream I'm just gonna prepare a bit. I'm not gonna level up or stuff like that, but I'm gonna make sure I have the items ready basically. And on Thursday we are finishing this. Thank you again everybody for being here, always a pleasure. And I'll see you guys later today for some arms, as we do every Tuesday. Bye!